in the background here.
Train to Phantom. The next station is
How is anything going to nurture or develop here if every single person decides that? Because there's obviously always going to be that place in the world that's better than where you are now, you know. And so you got to kind of have that like almost patriotic sort of feeling where it's like, yeah, we play metal and no one likes metal, you know. Yeah. And we really want to play good metal, and we want people who like maybe are on that fringe of like, I like music that's not like mainstream, and like. And Wildernessking kind of talks to me a little bit, like I like that sort of feeling, because you know you have those like 10 fringe fans that are now like Wildernessking fans. You know? I'd always like to introduce people to metal through Wildernessking, even though that sounds really weird, you know.
No, that's cool. I was good for a lap.
Cool, well, you guys are going to be able to put me there.
What is it? What's switches? No one's behind me. I'm just checking this thing.
Oh, yeah.
I love the store. For this tour, we didn't really plan it far in advance. We knew we wanted to do a few shows in the other big cities in South Africa, like Johannesburg, Pretoria and Durban. And we've never played Durban before, so it was definitely cool to get out to that side of the country and play for people who've never seen us before.
It's tough, but like I never feel bummed about that. I never feel like I would rather be someplace else.
Yeah, and because we don't really play that often, when we do play, we like to make each show quite a unique event, and it was cool to do it this time because just by going to Durban in itself is unique for us already because we've done it before. So over the last couple of years, it's really been amazing to see our fan base grow, especially on a global level. It's really inspiring to know that our music has affected people all over the world, and I suppose that definitely fuels the fire for us to sort of keep on creating. And I guess we're always going to be making music and writing albums, and you know, especially if there are people listening. But I guess we're going to continue doing that regardless of whether we have fans or not. that boerewors here? We don't eat boerewors here at Dirk.
Because we try and push the music and everything, as Keenan was saying, we try and push the music like every release, you know.
Yeah.
We might not try and push everything so that each album's more technical than the one before or more dark than the one before or something like that. But push the music in the sense that we're putting out our feelers big time.
Yeah.
We're trying to see like, do we work well if we all play this sort of like flow or this sort of style? And that's why I'm happy about the upcoming album now, as Keenan said, because this is the one where I feel like we've had all those releases that you're speaking about, and we're just like, we have all that like behind us. Let's try and move forward and like actually push out an album where people can listen to it and be like, yeah, this is like the first Wildernessking album.
I think that the unwavering support that we have gotten over the last few years definitely informed the themes on the new album. I guess our music can be, or people have often described our music as being cathartic and hopeful, and I think the fans definitely play a role in our music sound in that way because we are inspired by them.
Chance to live. I left my hometown with blood and fights. One of the HBs got sliced open by a guy wheeled.
To that, we're sitting backstage wondering what the fuck we're gonna do. This kid named Fred comes backstage to talk to us.
I didn't even care. I have never been so happy to be on an airplane in all of my life. I'll never forget walking in my seat with all these people giving us the
Welkom by Volna. Ons speel nou swaar metaal in Pretoria met die boys en die meisies.
guess we've never really spoken about before, but what I do like about, one of the many things I really do like about the band is that when we play on stage, it's always that unspoken thing, like, no matter what, like, for the next 45 minutes, it's just us four playing music, like, bring your lives behind you, like, just bring it.
We always just aim to please ourselves, and I think we always have these ideas and we're always working towards them, and I think that's why we're still here like 5 years later, you know, and we're probably going to be here for another 5 decades because we always have these ideas, you know, and we want to fulfill them.